Welcome to the Inspired Hygiene podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Wall. I'm an RDH and founder of Inspired Hygiene. For over 20 years, we've had the unique opportunity to see what really happens inside thousands of dental hygiene ops and what it takes to create transformational change that impacts the lives of patients, practice owners, and teams. Each season, we'll focus on one powerful topic, breaking it down with practical strategies, real stories, and tools you can use right away. Let's get into it. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Rachel.
So this is a special episode of the Inspired Hygiene podcast. We are at AADOM, and you just wrapped up a new course.
I did.
The first multi-site course at AADOM, and it was taught by you, Jennifer Steadman.
It was.
Because you have a deep experience in multi-location management.
Yes.
And so what was the title of your course?
Leadership Multiplied.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about what were some of the, I would say, points of the course.
Yeah. So some of the points where you really need 3 things to help to scale your business, the big things. First thing is standard of care.
Yep.
Is number 1. You need core values and you need proper training and SOPs.
Yep.
So those are the 3.
Yep.
And that's really for any business.
Yes.
But especially when you're looking to scale your business, you need those 3 things. So we talked about core values and how it's important that your entire team knows what they are and that you live by them so you can make hiring decisions, firing decisions, just balanced decisions in general. And then we talked about training and SOPs and how important those are. And they're living, breathing documents.
Yes.
They should not be on paper.
Yeah.
And everyone on the team needs to be able to access them.
Yeah.
One of the things I heard from some of the attendees in the class were, well, we have SOPs, but they're different for each location. So there are certain
It's not a standard.
Yeah.
It's an individual location operating procedure. Yeah.
And there are some of those, right? If a server goes down, what do you do? But you need an overarching SOPs for the entire group. And then standard of care. And we talk about that at Inspired Hygiene.
Yes, we do.
All the time. You need to make sure that every single provider on your team knows what the expectations are. So that way your patients get the care and the treatment that they deserve. That's our job as healthcare professionals. And by having a standard of care, it helps to give the opportunity for your hygiene team members to step into that role of being hygiene practitioners. Really stepping into that and owning that responsibility that we all have. So those are some of the things that we chatted about today.
So I heard it was a packed house.
It was.
Standing room only, which is super exciting. I was not able to be in there, but I heard a lot about it. And we had a lot of activity at the booth after the course.
Yeah.
So what were some of the most common questions that came from attendees, or what were you seeing? Like you said it touched a nerve for a lot of folks, and I'm sure it touched the hearts of a lot of people. So tell us about that. This wasn't just a, tactical, here's what you do.
No.
Yeah. What came up?
So one of the big things in any leadership, but specifically in multi-location leadership, is you need to be able to be open and honest with your team.
Yeah.
And I did that myself today. So I talked a little bit about my experiences that I have had and the challenges and struggles that I have had within myself, even because sometimes as leaders, we know more than what our team does, and you want to protect them, but you're still serving them. So there's only so much that you can say at that given moment, right? You can tell them, but not right now. And how challenging it is to be part of a leadership team that they're not on the same page, and that it's okay if your values and your goals don't align anymore. You need to find somewhere where that they do. And it was interesting because we brought that up, and then I said, and that's why I'm at Inspired Hygiene. But it's really cool now for me to talk about that experience that I have had and my experiences at Inspired Hygiene and bring my clinical, my operations background together, because we've all been there. And the challenging thing is, in the DSO space, a lot of people keep things close to them and they don't share. But we're at AADOM and everyone shares. So there was a lot of communication and collaboration in the room. There was so much participation, which was super exciting for me.
What were some of the things that they shared?
Oh my gosh. Challenges with leaders that are spouses.
Oh.
And one spouse agrees with something and the other doesn't. That's definitely a challenge, and making sure that you have a cohesive leadership team. Another challenge was being present without being physically present. And everyone wants so much of you, but there's only so much that you can give. And how do you do that? So we talked about different things. We talked about having an electronic frame in your office, a digital frame that you can share photos, you can share kudos with everyone on the team, having a kudos board to share some of those successes. We talked about some silly meeting things that we could do, like to show up with an anything but. So come to the meeting with anything but a water bottle, right? So drink from something else. So it could be, who knows, a trash can. It could be anything, right? But just to do some things that are fun and keep it interactive and engaged, and to stop and pause sometimes, because especially in that space, we're going so much and we don't pause to think about all the other things. So we just need to slow down so we can speed up and scale. So having those three things are really key to making sure that you are able to grow and scale successfully. That's the biggest thing, while still keeping your current team engaged and retained.
Yeah. So AADOM is really all about growing leaders.
Yes.
From all different levels. And so I think the attendance of your course just confirms that people want more leadership coaching, how to be more effective leaders, how to engage your team, how to help the team feel appreciated, and that they're part of the things that are happening within the practice, and to be able to share that. And so that's awesome. I love that you were able to do that. And I'm so excited about just the buzz and everything that created and what you're able to do.
Yeah. And it's different because in this program, we talk specifically about leading leaders.
Yeah.
So a lot of the courses, especially here at AADOM, are all about leading your team, which we're still doing.
Yes.
But when you are in the unique position of leading leaders, there's an extra weight that you carry with that. So we talked a lot about that too.
And that's really something that we do at Inspired Hygiene as well. So the practice owner is typically the one that hires Inspired Hygiene.
Correct.
And sometimes we have to have some tough love conversations with them because their lack of engagement, lack of leadership, or micromanagement, or whatever it might be, is holding back the results of what they engage with Inspired Hygiene in the first place, right? So maybe it's, hey, we need you to communicate with your hygienist a little differently, because then they're going to respond in a way that that's going to propel the results of this even more.
1,000%.
So leading leaders, that's a whole nother conversation we could have a podcast about. Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Absolutely.
It's exciting to be here with you.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Inspired Hygiene podcast. We hope you got a ton of value and some things that you can really take away and implement now. So as always, we invite you, if we can help you in any way to optimize your hygiene department, head on over to inspiredhygiene.com. And as always, stay inspired.